Mencius quotes that will transform your perspective in life. He who attends to his greater self becomes a great man, and he who attends to his smaller self becomes a small man. All men have the mind which cannot bear to see the suffering of others. Friendship with the wise is good, and friendship with the unwise is bad. Virtue is the root, wealth is the result. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. The great man is he who does not lose his child's heart. The superior man is always anxious lest he should not get the full truth. He who merely seeks the reward is not deserving of the reward. The people are the most important element in a nation. The spirits of the land and grain come next. The sovereign is the lightest. Is it not a pleasure, having learned something, to try it out at due intervals? Is it not a joy to have friends come from afar? Is it not gentlemanly not to take offense when others fail to appreciate your abilities? He who attends to his greater self becomes a great man, and he who attends to his smaller self becomes a small man. Friends are the siblings God never gave us. The people may be made to follow a path of action, but they may not be made to understand it. In order to see birds, it is necessary to become a part of the silence. The superior man does not, even for the space of a single meal, act contrary to virtue. The practice of love ensures that your being remains innocent. The practice of wisdom ensures that your mind remains unsoiled. When we have intelligence resulting from sincerity, this condition is to be ascribed to nature. When we have sincerity resulting from intelligence, this condition is to be ascribed to instruction. But given the sincerity, and there shall be the intelligence, given the intelligence, and there shall be the sincerity. A youth, when at home, should be filial, and, abroad, respectful to his elders. He should be earnest and truthful. He should overflow in love to all, and cultivate the friendship of the good. When he has time and opportunity, after the performance of these things, he should employ them in polite studies. To put the world in order, we must first put the nation in order. To put the nation in order, we must first put the family in order. To put the family in order, we must first cultivate our personal life. We must first set our hearts right. All men have a mind which cannot bear to see the sufferings of others. The superior man, having seen the animals alive, cannot bear to see them die. Having seen them in motion, he cannot bear to see them at rest. Therefore, he keeps his mind tender towards the creatures. The great man is he who does not lose his child's heart. Virtue is the root, wealth is the result. To see what is right and not do it is want of courage. The superior man is modest in his speech but exceeds in his actions. Virtue is not left to stand alone. He who practices it will have neighbors. A gentleman wishes to be calm and dignified. He does not wish to be agitated. He does not wish to be agitated. He does not wish to be anyone's rival. As to his eating and drinking, he does not wish to be full to satiety. Pity for others is not innate. It is learned by training. All things are already complete in us. There is no greater joy than to be able to constantly see into one's nature and live life free from desires. There is no greater joy than to have an endlessly changing horizon, for each day to have a new and different sun. Virtue is not leached in a moment. It is learned little by little.